Wrote an article, just Browns and Giants, a trade seems to make sense. Giants would get the second pick, 94th, 192, 216. Browns would get 3 and 34, so they'd get a second round pick and give up a late third and some other picks to let the Giants go ahead and draft number 2. Take us through thoughts on that one.
Yeah, so there is some conversation that the Browns do not have Shedeur Sanders there as their second pick, doesn't have the value. If that's true, we have heard enough that says the Raiders, the Jets, the New Orleans Saints, a number of other teams might be interested in getting ahead of the New York Giants to get Shedeur Sanders as kind of their quarterback of the future. That's a problem for the New York Giants, who seem really kind of set on getting a quarterback pretty early in this draft. Most people believe there's only two that have a certainty of success. That's Cam Ward, likely going number one overall, and that's Shedeur Sanders. And so for the Giants, and we've seen this before, Mitchell Trubisky, the Bears traded up to get him. I believe that was with the Niners, just to make sure they got their quarterback there high in the draft. And so for the Giants, they make sure they get their quarterback. For the Browns, they get the player they're most likely to select at number 2, whether that's Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. And then they move up about 60 spots out of the late third round into the high second round so that they can get a Jalen Milroe. They could, get a Travion Henderson, Quinshawn Junkins, or an offensive lineman. So it's just a move that makes a lot of sense if and only if the Browns do not have Shedeur Sanders graded where it makes sense to take him number 2, and sets up a lot of great fun conversations down the road for Browns fans if Sanders is really good with the New York Giants.